What's up, guys? This is Adam the Bee's Knees, and today we have our week 9. Whoa, that's glitchy. I cannot believe it's week 9 for the UBC, where today we are going to be battling against Eric, Baby Eric. He's a coach of the PPL, I think most notably. Not sure what else he's in. My league, of course. And he is the coach of the Seattle Onix. Eric's a pretty good battler. Just recently, he made it to like top 16 or something, maybe even higher than that in the Summer Showdown tournament. So I know he's good. He's fresh off a few wins there. He has a overall high score in the UBC, probably like if I would guess, I'd say like 5-3. We are 4-4, so we're looking to break this tie here. So his team is Mega Gardevoir, Celesteela, Starmie, Crocodile, Nihilego, Tomoe, Rotomo, Durant, Braviary, Piloswine, Haunter, and Poliwrath. Now, interesting thing to note that Durant is his Z captain. He's used Z moves. I think he's used like Z Thunderfang. He's used Z Honeclaws recently, which, if I'm not mistaken, bumps the attack by 2 and accuracy by 1. So it's really good with Durant. Other than that, he's used Gardevoir and Celesteela all season long. Crook's probably Scarfed. Or Rotom would be his Scarfers if you brought them. I don't expect Braviary because Braviary has bad matchup. Because if it had like a lot of HP, I could see it coming as like a Chansey Sableye, kind of like a check, but its bulk isn't that great. It has to bulk up and stuff. Haunter is another mon that I don't see coming. And then, yeah, I can see everything else coming pretty much. Even Poliwrath, if he's like super scared of Manaphy, and I can't Energy Ball, but I don't know. He brought Poliwrath relatively recently, so it might still be in his mind. But as you can see, we do have those 3 transactions. I don't know if I spoke about them last week, but we did drop Venomoth, we dropped Lurantis, and we dropped Crustle. At least I used Crustle. He didn't come out on the field, but I did bring him. I'm proud of that. But we had picked up Tangela, Quillfish, and Sandslash. So if you look at Eric's team, there's a lot of sweeping potential, and he really showed that versus David, as Durant's able to set up and Tomoe is able to set up, whereas Nihilego, Celesteela, and Crocodile all get their boost after they kill something. So, and then Gardevoir can, of course, Calm Mind. So yeah, very strong team. I think the biggest threats to my team are the Durant, the Celesteela, and the Guard. And then Scarfed Crocodile, maybe, just because of Metagross. But honestly, Gardevoir hits my team so hard. I really did not want to bring Metagross because I figured he could run Foul Play, Will-O-Wisp, Wish, Bulky Guard, and kind of beat me in a sense. He could run Taunt, Stall Breaker set, but I chose to bring Metagross, and he also has Pursuit, just because Gardevoir, if I'm not bringing Chansey, can one-shot or come close to it my entire team, so I don't know. So let's see. So I decided to bring my Mega Sableye here. Mega Sableye has mixed bulk and Will-O-Wisp and Recover. It also has Shadow Claw to catch a Gardevoir coming hard in, because theoretically it can take dark moves decently well. It won't get knocked off or whatever, and I do have knockoff. Up next we have Ninetales. It's pretty much max HP, max speed, with Freeze Dry to hit stuff like the Starmie, Hidden Power Fire to hit the Durant that might come directly in, and the what's that thing? Celesteela, Encore, and then I believe I have Aurora Veil, of course. Aurora Veil, I need to make more use of. It's really good. So, up next we have Zygarde. It's really just a max attack and speed with a little bit of HP. I have like Toxic, DD, E-Speed, and Arrows. late game cleaner if I can. It's also a pseudo Durant switch in because Durant is stupid and literally can two-shot me, my entire squadron. Scarfed Thunderous with U-turn, Thunderbolt, Sludge Wave, and Hidden Power Flying. Because of Dragonette's Komodo, I can come in, bop it, then E-speed it with Zygarde. That was kind of the game plan. If he did bring Komodo, I didn't think he would, but you know, it's not here. Z, Water EMZ, Manaphy with Calm Mind, Psychic, Surf, and Ice Beam. Originally, it was the Z Rain Dance set, but the Rotom can just come in, and I figured if I can get a Calm Mind up or I'm behind Aurora Veil, Ice Beam's going to be nice. Psychic hits the Poliwrath and Komodo and something else. And then Metagross, very overall, Metagross literally has stats in all 5 places. I have Hidden Power Fire, Pursuit, Thunder Punch, and Meteor Mash. It's a very good set. I just don't think Metagross is the greatest here, but it does wall things like the Nihilego, and it can take a hit from the Celesteela and hit it back. Really depends on the spread, of course. So let's go to normal speed here, trying to get a little bit better with these quality uploads. So I'm going to lead off with Thunderous. He leads off with Durant. Now, he makes a turn 1 great play. Also, if he was Scarfed, I would be dead if he had Rock Slide. I'm going to U-turn out, and he stays in. So I really don't have a lot of switch-ins. I'm going to make the guess that he might go for Rock Slide. So I'm going to use this to go into my Zygarde here, as he's going to go for the sub. I need to break this up. I go for the arrows as he reveals the Z Hone Claw, so he's already +2 and stuff. So I'm going to arrows it up here, and I make a little bit of a misplay here. I go for the E-speed, whereas he's smart enough and subs again, right? So I am going to arrow here, and that X-Scissor does 91%. Now, just for the record, he could have taken me out and swept my entire team if he got a max roll because of that E-speed play. So I'm going to break the sub, and then I'm going to E-speed here because I know he can't click sub again. And so also it is good to note that he's not Life Orb or whatever. I'm going to go Thunderous and scare him out. I think I'm just going to click the U-turn here, or Hidden Power Flying, because it would hit the Piloswine fairly hard. So here I go hard Sableye, as he's going to make the double out into his Rotom, and I'm very bulky on both ends, so I'm going to take this opportunity to recover up and see what kind of damage he's going to go for. Oh, no, a Shadow Claw predicting Guard, and also this was the way of saying that, hey, Guard can't always come in on my Sableye. Also, he's Scarfed Rotom, so yeah, that's fun. So I'm going to click recover here. He does go Guard. I was kind of tempted, but Shadow Claw, it would have 2-shot, but I have Metagross here. I do kind of half expect Willow or Foul Play here, but he does go for the Hyper Voice, which I'm nice. He's timid, probably just relatively max. We go for Pursuit here, which is super cool because now he's in like range of a lot of my moves. If I catch it with Sableye, it actually can probably just take it out from there if he's not super bulky. So Selly, I'm going to go hard Sableye. He heavy slams, revealing that he's max attack adamant. So I'm glad I calced for this exact same thing, and I'm going to click recover here. Just really hoping I don't get crit, because if I get crit, I'm put in a bad spot. He reveals acrobatics. He has heavy slam. I'm assuming maybe rock slide, earthquake, or something like that. I do have Metagross here. I do expect him to switch out, but it's honestly not worth it just because Sableye walls literally his entire team. So I also half-heart want to make Thunder Punches here or there, but I'm smart enough to realize that he's probably just going to Earthquake if he has it, and Heavy Slam can't do a 2-shot me. And he gets me again with the Durant going hard in on the U-turn, so I have to let Metagross take a big hit. Hope praying he didn't have Crunch, as he did not, and I'm able to click Pursuit just in case he switched out so he could pull that crap again versus Thunderous's U-turn. So I'll pop Selly. I'm going to go into my Thunderous again as he aggros, which is really cool. I don't actually know why he aggroed. but I predict him to stay in. I go for that T-Bolt. Now, I should have honestly switched predicting Rotom or Pylo, but if I could have just killed that thing there, it would have been nice. But also, this Thunderbolt actually comes in clutch later on, so that's cool. I'm going to go into my Ninetales here as he hard switches out right on into the Piloswine. I don't really want Rocks up. And this is where I misplay again. So I've been misplaying quite a lot. Not just this game. I think Fallop's game is a huge example where I choked at the very end. I need to think about my plays more because I should have realized that his Piloswine would probably outspeed my Sableye because I did not creep this thing and stuff. So I should have clicked recover. Even if he had guard, Metagross was still at enough HP. Even if he Shadow Ball, I can go into something else. Gardevoir was weakened at that point. So it was a misplay just because Sableye literally beat his entire team besides Gardevoir. His entire team could not touch me. The Nihilego he brought could not touch me. Celesteela could not touch me. I would eventually burn it. Rotom's Leaf Storm did 40%. And then Piloswine can't touch me if I didn't play stupidly. So down goes my Sableye, which is annoying. But from here, I'm going to go into my Ninetales here. I go into Ninetales to get up my Aurora Veil, which I do. And he goes Sally, so I'm going to take that out with an Hidden Power Fire. Freeze Dry would have done the trick, but might as well just show it off, kill him. So he goes this dude, and I don't want to get Sludge Waved. I know I can't kill, but Metagross with a thing up is nice. He's going to get his hazards up here. I'm going to Meteor Mash, then Pursuit. Really would have loved Bullet Punch on this. He probably feared it, so he switches, and I Pursuit him with this dope, because actually, that's really nice, because now he only has one thing that can outspeed my team, or outspeed my Ninetales, and Ninetales can't die to Rotom. It could have died to Nihilego. So because I killed Nihilego, I have a much better chance of getting up my screen things and doing well. So I'm going to stay in, knowing that he really can't touch me with how much bulk I have, and Meteor Mash, after that knockoff, is able to take this guy out, which is really cool and nice. So in a way, glad I knocked it off, right? And he goes guard, and he crits me. Which mattered definitely, because I would have lived. I would have lived, and I would have killed him. And then he would have had a Rotom left, where he would have either spammed Thunderbolt. He would have spammed Thunderbolt. And he cannot take out my Ninetales at that point. So he's going to actually Calm Mind. So here's where things get tricky. I Water Move expecting to kill him. I need a Manaphy alive. So I have to, let me think here. I think I hard swap into my Ninetales, expecting him, or no, I sack off Thundurus in case he Hyper Voice, which he did. So now I go into my Ninetales, which outspeeds Guard. And from here, okay, I can make two plays. I can Freeze Dry, and it's honestly a roll. It's a favorable roll, but it's a roll. If I don't get this roll, I'm gonna lose. Okay. Also, well, Gardevoir would have died. But Manaphy couldn't take a Leaf Storm, so he'd have to miss. Because I would have killed him with Ice Beam. But, so, or my other play is if I get my screens up, Ninetales can take the Hyper Voice, not very well, take him out, then Rotom would come in. Rotom could probably take out my Ninetales from here. My Manaphy can live a hit, a Thunderbolt, unless he gets the Para, or he crits me, I Ice Beam and take him out. So, I probably should have Aurora Veiled here, but I get the Ice Shard or Freeze Dry roll and take him out. So down goes Guard. And at this point, Rotom, so here's a thing. He's actually Modest Rotom. Basically get a max roll, and he misses entirely, and I kill him. So down goes Rotom. Even, I kind of got a roll there too, but Hail would have taken him out. So, in the end, the miss mattered, but the crit mattered on Metagross. So, like, as Eric said there, over there. So, very balanced hacks, this game was definitely a lot of rolls that came into play. And I got a little bit lucky on my rolls, and he got a little bit unlucky. But that's the game we play. And check out Eric, he's a nice guy. He'll upload this one day. Until then, we are at 5-4 now, so that's really good. I'm glad the team worked out. I actually had Sandslash on this team. I swapped it for Sableye, which I'm glad I did, but would have been cool. But anyway, this is Adam the UBC signing off. Goodbye.